Hey Seahawks, welcome back to another week of your favorite science and nature show. Now, big anniversaries roll around only periodically, and today we are going to celebrate one that will surely invoke a positive reaction.
You sure are right about that, Maddie. 2019 is recognized as the International Year of the Periodic Table, and it marks the 150th anniversary. In the spirit of the periodic table, we will be diving into the history of its formation and give you some insights into modern implications.
My name is Maddie Peterson.
And I'm Ashley Brooke-Daniels.
And this is Dub Geographic. Organizing the elements has been an arduous task to say the least. An attempt date back to 1789, when Antoine Lavoisier attempted to group elements with similar properties. Many other scientists from all different fields have made their own attempts, but none were as successful as Dmitri MendeLET'S.
Born in Russia, MendeLET'S was a gifted chemist who ironically just happened to create the periodic table when trying to organize the elements. He found distinct patterns when placing the atoms in rows with increasing molecular weights. The column of groups that formed contained elements with similar properties. What might have been the most unbelievable aspect of his table was that the left gaps for the elements that had not yet been discovered. Moreover, he predicted what those 5 elements would have been based on the position in the table. MendeLET'S prediction ended up being ridiculously accurate, only making his periodic table more reputable.
2 later discoveries pretty much cemented MendeLET'S periodic table as a standard for chemists. William Ramsay discovered the noble gases in the 1890s, which fit perfectly as the last group on the table. Then, in 1913, Henry Moseley discovered a way to calculate the atomic number of the elements, which is the classic organization of the periodic table we all know and love today. Typically, atomic number increases as atomic mass increases. However, a few elements that MendeLET'S could not figure out how to fit were swapped, such as iodine and tellurium.
So this brings us to 2019, 150 years after MendeLET'S creation of the periodic table. And Dub Geo is not the only group celebrating this momentous occasion. St. Andrews University and Edinburgh University joined forces to create a periodic table that reflects the availability of each element, highlighting the scarcity of elements we use in our cell phones. The European Chemical Industry Council also released their own version of the periodic table, showing the country and the date when each element was discovered.
Furthermore, in the world of chemistry, the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, or IUPAC, is also celebrating its 100th anniversary. This organization is in charge of determining the standards for chemistry, along with trying to apply chemistry to different fields, such as sustainable development. If you're interested in learning more about the IUPAC, you can check out their website, or better yet, take a short drive to the Research Triangle Park in North Carolina, where their headquarters is located. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of Dub Geographic. But you still have the rest of the year to celebrate the periodic table.
Yes, you will definitely want to jump on putting those chemistry puns to use before all the good ones are gone.
Tune in next week for our special Valentine's Day episode, exploring the wonderful world of bird mating. This is Maddie Peterson.
And I'm Ashley Brooke-Daniels. See you next week, Seahawks.
You better tell me what you said in those headsets, because I can't hear.
My tongue is like folding in my mouth. And
Okay, I like having a co-host.
I know,
so
that's
much
fun.
fun.
I had fun doing that.
That's fun.